This is it. We are now on December 31st. And Happy New Year's Eve to each every one of you. I cannot believe that 2025 is about to come to an end. And now, tomorrow, starting on January 1st, we're gonna go to a new year. And don't said, oh, I wish the drama stopped. Well, it happened actually. It happened and you guys need to accept it and deal with it. Because that's all life is. Because every time you want to have some positive in life, you always have negativity. Like just like Andre said, not every year had to be perfect. Maybe President Paul 126 would definitely agree with me at this point. I was just saying. Hello everybody. My name is NH Studio Lounge Show. So, due into 2025 is coming to an end, and I am so freaking glad this year is ending because this year was terrible on YouTube. But however, at the same time, I was like, you know what? I honestly don't want 2025 over because ever since I got Aaron in the sorry, ever since I got Aaron in the house, and I gotta say, Aaron, I am so happy that you are part of the Hicks family because I am so happy that you came to my house. And ever since you came to my house, you always do some fun activities, and I cannot wait what's in store in 2026. Anyway, so I'm very sorry about this personal information. But don't worry, Andro. This is not going to be a full reason why I think this show is really underrated, but I'll get to that in a minute. So let's go back in 2020. 2020 was terrible. Like the COVID, movies delayed, and of course the stupid killer bug, and of course cuties, some terrible movie. Like you already know, you already know. One of the best start of the 2020 decade. 2021 was okay. Like at least you got some of the good thing, but overall, I just think 2021 and 2022 are just as bad as much as 2020. And of course, you got 2023, the year that I cut tight with Frozen Witch Studio, and I seriously don't regret myself by doing that. Shoot. And of course, 2024, which that is the best years for Disney because they have some major hit like Moana 2, Inside Out 2, and Deadpool and Wolverine. And I was thinking to myself, you know what? I think 2025 will be the golden year of the box office. And I'll get to that in a minute because I am very disappointed that the fact that this year is honestly one of the worst years for the box office. It was the most disappointing, you ask me. So let's get to the good thing I like from this year. Honestly, I absolutely love this year because I have some epic and one of the best Halloween party, and I cannot wait to have it next year. What's another the Boo Bash? If you don't know what the Boo Bash is a Halloween party we made up, and all of my people from Hopewell come to my Halloween party, and I was a DJ. That's the main reason why I have a DJ set up and a microphone, and I cannot wait to get all these characters off my wall. Like even I love Frozen 2, even I love Spider Verse, even I love K-pop Demon Hunter. But let's make this room more adult. Like let's make this room into a music. Like a music with all person. You always do your Legos. We're always going to do Lego. But today, I'm going to clean my room up, take my character down. So yeah, say goodbye to Elsa and Anna. And of course, Mario and Gran because I'm turning my bedroom into a musical. So, cannot wait actually. But I'm still going to hang up my K-pop Demon Hunter because K-pop Demon Hunter is a musical movie. Yeah, you done it. Anyway, yeah, I absolutely love the Halloween party I have this year. And I gotta say this, but thank you so much for Hopewell people for making me hosting that epic Halloween party. And I cannot wait to do this again. Like, that's a one memory I will never experience. I will never forget. And of course, this year, this just has to be one of the best Christmas ever. Like, even better than last year, actually. And yeah, sure, last year I got Wreck-It Ralph 4K, I got Frozen 2 4K, and I got all the 4K movie. And of course, you got freaking Joker for Philly on Doo-Doo on 4K, which I'm still gonna keep it because it's part of my collection. You done it. Anyway, but the best gift I have ever had for Christmas, and I ever had in my life, what's another than when I was opening up, when I was opening up some present, and I was like, wait a minute, a cord? Why on earth I want a cord? And when I opened another gift, I was like, wait a minute, it's like another cord? what the heck? And of course, when you open the big box, I was like, a giant speaker. Okay, okay, this is getting big. And when you open the DJ setup, I was like, oh my god, that is the best Christmas gift ever. I gotta say this. Thank you so much, Travis and Mother, for doing this because I didn't put that on the list. But I am so glad I got my DJ set up and I cannot wait to get all these characters off my wall and we can definitely get my DJ set up and I will do DJ for the rest of my life. So that's why I want Todd to take over my pose because I just don't want to do that Instagram pose much longer because someday I want to become a DJ. Yeah, I want to become a DJ. That's my New Year's resolution, and I'll get to that in a minute. And of course, this year got some fantastic movie. Like they got K-pop Demon Hunter, they got Thunderbolt, it got Fantastic Four for Steph, and of course you got the mediocre one like Ariel, or even Final Destination Bloodline, or even Dogman. The main reason why I put those films on the worst dishonored to mention is because I haven't seen any of the mediocre movies. So I think Tron Ares would be the very first 2025 movie, which I think is going to be okay because yeah, I was just not into that Tron franchise since Tron Legacy. That's all I'm saying. But anyway, back I was saying, yeah, this year give us K-pop Demon Hunter, they give us Superman, they give us Fantastic Four for Steph, and if I hear people saying that movie is a bomb, which no the heck is not, like having not even seen some of the box office, like don't focus on the opening weekend. The opening weekend made stronger, and don't focus on that second drop actually. Yeah, Fantastic Four for Steph are not a flop, it is a hit. So that's the end of the story. Yeah, that's the end of the story. Like, seriously, just kind of remind you that people said that Elemental was a flop, or because that movie has some second weekend drop. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Like, that movie made money, and you better freaking not do the exact same reason for Hoppers until next show. And of course, you got some good thing actually. Like, once again, I have a Halloween party. I have one of the best Christmas ever. And this year, Thanksgiving, I am so glad we are doing a Thanksgiving early instead of doing it on the actual day. Because due to my mom and Aaron work the A off by taking care of these children, and that is why I always take care of my brother Chris, and that is why I always left the stream on John Wick fan because my stream would keep on crashing me out. So that's why you know what, flick the live stream. You know what, I'm gonna just go downstairs to take care of my brother Chris. Like I do love my family, and I hope you guys will love your family too. Not slapping them just like what Amanda did. Anyway, and what else I like in 2025? Oh, I know. I call Preston and Paul 1 to 6 because that was amazing. That was amazing. I call Party Punter Preston. Like he might be a celebrity of YouTube. Like after I called Party Punter Preston, I was like, man, this kind of remind me I'm calling like celebrity like Tom Cruise, Tom Hanks, and even Leonardo actually. Yeah, that's pretty cool that I call Party Punter Preston and Mighty Puff Fanboy and even Paul 1 to 6. But yeah, we got some bad thing that happened in that year, and hopefully it did not happen. It did not affect me, but I'm still gonna talk about it because even I have a underrated year, but this year is not perfect actually. Well, at the beginning of January, you had some god awful wildfire, and yeah, that was very sad that the actress of Rapunzel just lost her house, and now she might live into her apartment, which I feel bad to the actress of Rapunzel. And I extremely feel bad for Jane Wood. Like, when you see Jane Wood crying, you did not see this man doing that. Like it just shows that these LA wildfire are very extremely sad since 9/11. And if people make a joke about that, I gotta say, but you guys have no heart, no feeling at all, because how freaking dare you that you celebrating these people, these celebrity out there got the house burned down because of the LA wildfire. I am so glad that Christian Bale from the Frozen movie and even the actress from from Wish as Queen Amaya just team up together and team up all the firemen from the LA and all across the country and set that LA wildfire. I am so glad we are not having that wildfire ever again because that was a nightmare since that wildfire that happened in the forest back in 2020. I ain't talking about that. And oh my god, don't let me get started of YouTube 2025. Oh my god, that is the worst years for YouTube because actually it was a bunch of drama going on and I don't want that ever again because that make my YouTube channel look like embarrassing. And guys, I'm not trying to do a poll reason why I think that, but I'm just getting sick and tired of drama. Like, can we just get along? Can we just have fun? I don't want to hear these people was said, oh, but Nick, you don't understand. That's all life is, actually. I don't want to hear that. Like, I just want people to get along, and that is the main reason why I got Poll 1 to 6 and Party Per President and even Buddy Per Fanboy to settle the drama, or even Vin, etc. And can these hackers stop showing the private part? Like, that's the type of stuff you found in the hub, not a freaking YouTube, you son of a gun. Like, I'm very sorry to say son of a gun. Like, I cannot stand these YouTuber out there was impersonating. Like, honestly, in the last October, there was a YouTuber who was impersonating Andro, and I let them in. And all of a sudden, it was showing the private part. Come on, man. That's the type of stuff you found in the hub, not a freaking YouTube, you son of a gun. Oh my god, what is wrong with these people? What is wrong with these people? It even was, and that's the main reason why I canceled my tune discussion on The Simpsons, which in that thing you have people personating Buddy Pop Fanboy, and when I let Buddy Pop Fanboy in, and there was people showing the private part again. Like, I do not want to see your private part on live stream on YouTube. If you want to do that, do it on the hub. Just don't do it on my family-friendly YouTube channel. And, like, do you not know that all of my YouTubers are minors? Yeah, that's what I thought. So stop showing your private part, and you better freaking not do it in 2026, or else I'll be leaving YouTube if you do that one more time. Like, I beg you, I am not serious. Like, I swear to God, if it happened again, I'm gonna be done with YouTube and I will become a DJ. Yeah, that's my dream. Actually, because actually I was originally going to say my dream is to become an animator, like doing to how Hollywood is, doing to how a grifter is. Yeah, I don't want to be a part of the knucklehead, so I'm just going to go ahead to be a part of the DJ along with Travis. No, not Travis Scott. No, I'm talking about my brother Travis, the one man who got me into a DJ in the first place. And don't forget, you have a bunch of celebrity drop like fly who sadly passed away. Like, come on. You got the actor that he's to play as a villain from Superman, and of course you're in Superman 4, Request for Suck. But anyway, yeah, Gene Hackman, yeah, he sadly passed away. And of course, you got the actress from The Godfather and even Finding Dory as Dory's mother. Yeah, she sadly passed away. And honestly, in Pixar Trooper 2, we will do a special tribute of that legendary. And Val Camel, I did not know that this man, the actor that he was in the Batman Forever, and that make me want to give Batman Forever a chance. Like, even it's not perfect as much as the first Batman movie and Batman Return, but Bill Campbell, he was amazing as Batman. Well, not as good as much as Christian Bale as Batman. No, not Christian Bale. Christian Bale, stuff with the C, actually. Not stuff with the K, because that's a different. That's the difference between with female and male. That's all I'm saying. But honestly, so if you want to see some director and actor who sadly passed away, boom, you got one. You got Gene Hackman, you got Deanna, you got Davis Lynch, you got the director who bought you Stained by Me or Stained by You. Yeah, Stained by You, whatever call it. And yeah, this is going to be the same director who will direct my favorite movie called Bad Mom, The Last Night Out, which that would be the last movie that Rob have sadly passed away. And Hulk Hog. Honestly, when I heard the news about Hulk Hog, which is a WWE West Arena, and when I was in the pool, and when I was working on the notification, when I was changing my music, and when I saw that, I was like, what the heck? A WWE wrestling has sadly passed away? Oh my freaking god. I did not know that this WWE has sadly passed away. Like, Hulk, he is amazing WWE, and I gotta fight and say this, but he's a lot better than John Cena. Like, ever since John Cena left the WWE, yeah, it was just not good actually. Yeah, I gotta say this, but starting in 2026, you're still gonna have celebrity who sadly passed away, and honestly, it better not be Alex Jackson, or else I will be done. I will be done because I do not want another country singer dropping like flies, and I don't want to hear that young celebrity who sadly passed away. Like I understand it's a lifetime, but having a young celebrity drop like fly, come on, that is way too early for them passed away. But I gotta say this, but in Oz, don't forget, he was the same actor that he was in True World Tour. And of course he was the same guy who gave us a song called yeah, that song. yeah, yeah, that's got to be one of my favorite songs. And it was so funny that Angry Grandma had that song for waking up. That's so funny. Angry Grandma, I meant to say. So yeah, starting in 2026, you're still gonna have celebrity drop like flies. But I gotta say this, rest in peace to all these people who sadly passed away. And I am not doing videos or posts about this because it is very underwhelming. And that doesn't change the fact that 2025 was the most disappointing year for the box office. Like let's look at some movie. Let's look at some movie that it was dropping like flies. So the movie theater comeback that reasons why 2025 was such a dud for a struggling cinema. Yeah, this is mainly why that people watch movie at home instead of going to the theater, because if you do not have people on their phone, if you did not have people talking, if you did not have your children playing laptop, I'm sorry, while they're watching Lilo and Stitch remake, none of this will have happened because of this box office situation. Like, no wonder Mission Impossible was a Final Awakening was a flop. No wonder that Thunderbolt was a flop. No wonder that the drop weekend of Fantastic Four for Steph was a flop. And no wonder that Tron Ares just left in my theater because that movie was bombing so bad that the fact that that movie just lost money actually. So let's see what movie they got a terrible box office tribute. So they're not gonna show the picture, huh? Never mind then. Yeah, I gotta say, but all the movie it was dropping like flies. Like Ariel's a bomb. I'm sorry, Ariel was a flop. The Final Awakening was a flop. Ballerina was a flop. Thunderbolt was a flop. The Snow White remake was a bomb, and I am so glad it was a bomb because you should know better by doing a live action remake based on the very first animated film. And what if Walt Disney see it? Yeah, he would be huge, heartbreaking, you dingbat. Yeah, 2025 box office was a very worst year, and that doesn't change the fact that October is now forever be the worst month for the box office. Like, the only movie it was a hit was another the Demon movie and Regretting You, but that's it. But the Smashing Machine and kind of Taylor Swift movie and even Tron Ares was also the flop, actually. So, yeah. And of course, this should give us a chicken jockey trend. Like, screw this chicken jockey trend. Like, if I hear another trend out of it in 2027, I'm just going to go in the theaters and be like a security by saying, hey, get the security in here. We got to get this teenager out of the theater. Anyway, but this is going to be the last time I'm going to talk about the chicken jockey trend. So, here it is. So, there was a one instance when people pulled their pants down and jumping around like a freaking idiot by seeing the end credit scene when Alex meets Steve. Okay, I understand. You really love Alex. I really do. Like, she is a fantastic character from Minecraft. But pulling your pants down and jumping around like a freaking idiot? Gotta be kidding me. Well, even I'm not that type of person like insult people like that. Like, I would not put up with that, I swear to God. Thank God it did not happen in my Zootopia 2 screening, and thank freaking goodness it did not happen in my Avatar Fire and Hash. Oh yeah, speaking of that, the only flaws I have for my Fire and Hash screening is because of the fact they always play that freaking Coca-Cola AI commercial. Like, oh my God, man. Like, if honestly, imagine if my Mayo and I'll go see my movie, I'll be like, hey, what's the big idea? I do not want to see no Coca-Cola AI to play in my movie. Yeah, tell me about Mario, because nobody in the right mind want to see that fake AI commercial. And why in the world that John Wick fan was reacting to AI swap on Christmas Eve? Like, it is a Christmas Eve. It's all about family gathering, not a freaking live stream when you react to an AI swap. I am so glad it was just unlisted. Like, I don't care about unlisted, but on this, I'm still gonna watch it. And of course, Oscar this show, it was fantastic too. Like, Anoa was literally a huge win for Best Picture. And I gotta say, amazing. That's just the same movie that got more F-bomb more than Deadpool and Wolverine. Because that Anoa movie made Deadpool and Wolverine look like a family-friendly movie when you watch Anoa. Because when you heard Anoa got a ton of cuss word, like saying some bunch of F-bomb and saying some F, like seriously. Anoa make Deadpool and Wolverine and make every single old-rating comedy movie to look like family-friendly comparison to Deadpool and Wolverine and Anoa. And if I watch Anoa, I will definitely watch it for Oscar season. Until next year, of course. Until tomorrow, I don't know. Anyway, yeah. What else I like and hate of 2025? You know what? I don't hate this year, actually. And I feel so sorry for Kobe Oslo, or even Party Pool President, even John Wick fan was having to love 2025. But for me, just be grateful that you have some good life, you know. Like, at least I have a Halloween party. At least I have a DJ setup. At least I have a best Christmas ever. Even Easter this year was okay. But trust me, Aaron, he is going to make our Easter even bigger than ever. And honestly, I understand I'm not a kid anymore. I'm an adult. Like, guys, I'm still a young adult. And young adult is still a kid. So, just because I'm a young adult, that doesn't mean I'm old enough to move in my house. Like, I am not moving in my house. Like, I'm not trying to be a loser. I'm not trying to be like a ditbag. But all I'm saying is I don't want to move out, okay? I love my family. I love my brother Chris. I love my Aaron. I love my mother. I love everything that happened in my house. And of course, I love my dog, which is barking right now in my background. I love my bedroom. I love roof on my head. I love my food. Like, I don't want to move, actually. Like, due to how the prices is, actually, ever since we got, you know what, I mean, as our president, yeah, it's just very hard to get something, actually. And of course, on December, it was people doing boycott Christmas. Like, how many times do I have to tell you, like, Christmas is not all about gift. Christmas is all about friends and family, drinking hot cocoa, watching some Christmas movies such as Home Alone, The Polar Express. And speak of Christmas review, yeah, I've been lacking my review lenses way. Like, that is why 2025 was a stressful year for YouTube, because I was very busy. Like, that's why I was lacking my Halloween review month, and that's why I've been lacking my Christmas review month. And mark my word, starting in 2026, my New Year's resolution, which then I will finally go back to the golden age by doing YouTube videos in the morning, and I'll do some stuff in the afternoon. So I will tell you my schedule of my video starting in 2026 on my channel update, actually. Because after this, I might do a movie review on the other Snoogles. So stay tuned for that. It's going to be the last review of 2025. And my last rant, which then my rant of Shogo, which that would be the biggest rant. It would be the most angriest rant I ever going to do in my freaking life. Yeah, I'm trying my best not to take that movie way to the extreme. Like, I'm probably Andrew won't mind it, because that movie should be banned. It should be banned. It should be illegal. Since cuties. So, fellas, so that was my thought of 2025. I gotta say this is the most underrated year I ever had in my life. But YouTube 2025? Oh, heck no. It deserves like a middle finger, actually. Yeah, it deserves like a middle finger. I do not want an experience of the 2025 years on YouTube. Like, I don't want to see some people show the private part. Like, that's the type of stuff you found in the hub, not a freaking YouTube, you son of a gun. And of course, can we please stop with the drama between with Blue Fan and Jesse? Because this is really affecting me. This is really affecting my YouTube channel, and I don't want that. So starting in 2026, I don't want to hear hear any of the drama. Like, I don't want to hear any more Alec. I don't want to hear. I don't want to hear any more of Troll Band together in 2000 I don't want to hear about Branch Troll. I don't want to hear what Amanda. I don't want to hear what Dan Sober. I don't want to hear what Band of Soda. Like, all these YouTubers are really a blacklist. The only YouTube the only YouTube that you guys should deal with, which nothing we have to deal with the grifters. So the grifter is the only YouTuber you could just deal with it because that's a fun thing we can talk about. So stay tuned. Honestly, if you want me to do a cringe-a-thon of the grifters, you know what? I ain't gonna do that because cringe-a-thon is just really pointless. So, and even John Wick fan and Mature would definitely agree with me that cringe-a-thon or just pointless or a bunch of cyberbullying. And of course, this is a year that our Troll Band together in Taiwan Cringe-a-thon has officially come to an end. It will not come back, and I try my best to bring it back, but not until Mitchell just being bossy, so that's why I have to end it. So, Dingo Bud! Yeah, yeah, Dingo Bud! Yeah, the quote from the Very Odd Parent when Timmy's dad was angry about Dingo Bud, it's like, Dingo Bud! Yeah, I do that every time I get angry. So, yeah. Yeah, that's my thought of 2025. So, such a underway year, and I cannot wait what's in store in 2026. Honestly, I understand that people did not have a good 2025. I only know they call this year's terrible. But going way too far, call this even worse than 2020. Okay, that is going way too far. Like, I understand that people do not have a good year, but saying 2025 is worse than 2020, dude, this is kind of remind me that people said that 2009 is way worse than 2020, or even saying 2016 is way worse than 2020. Like, I gotta say this, 2020 will always be the worst years, period, more than 2025, and I cannot believe it's been 5 freaking years since Frozen Witch Studio take over my YouTube channel in 2025. Oh my god, what a plug already. Yeah, I should move on from that plague, but he always mentioned thanks to people and thanks to always compares the Starboy into Frozen. Like, he is not Frozen. Stop comparing to that. That's a terrible comparison. Anyway, fellas, so that was my thought of 2025. So now you excuse me, my lovely family needs me right now. So, yeah. Anyway, guys, so if you enjoyed of this year, if you want to see more of this until 2026, please, I recommend you gentlemen and ladies, you hit the subscribe button, turn notification, share it with your whole family. Whoa. This is not the end of my video, but I got some upcoming video I might do before this year's over. Stay tuned for my last movie review and, of course, my last Disney month until next November, which then we're going to take a journey I never will end by revealing to one of the funniest comedy movies of 2000, which then The Elvis New Glue. Shake the groove there, shake the groove there. Yeah. Oh, come on now. That's a song for Goofy Movie too. Something good. Anyway, yeah, that's my next review of this movie, and I am very excited to talk about this movie for a very last time, actually. And ever since that, I won't be... Honestly, I can still talk about this movie, but I won't do a review of this movie because I might do it on the afternoon. And of course, stay tuned for my last rant, which is another to that of the 1995 movie called Showgirl. Fuck that movie in the anus. We'll get to that movie in a minute. That movie just really made me angry. And why on earth this movie on HBO Max? Bend this movie in a million pieces. Yeah, stay tuned for my rant of Showgirl, and that will be the most angriest rant I ever going to do, because not just Showgirl is the worst movie that came out in the 90s, but that is the freaking worst movie I ever saw in my life since the World of War 2025. Fight this movie. I'm very sorry I said some F word, but hey, I'm still gonna get angry about that movie. That's the fact that movie is ain't so female. Such a mood suit. Okay, let's not say that. Shoot. Anyway, honestly, yeah, stay tuned for my last movie review, which another my last Disney month, which another in the Elvis New Glue review, and stay tuned for my biggest rant of Showgirl, which that movie just with me off. Anyway, guys, so I'm just gonna calm my butt down because I want to get to that thing in a minute. Anyway. was Calm Down before Andre get on to me and say, Calm Down is just a movie. Like, are you going to defend a movie that is NC-17? Are you going to defend the scene when that one male character insult female? Absolutely not. Anyway, guys, so yeah, that was my thought of 2025. And yeah, sure, is not a perfect year, but at least you have some good things. Like for me, this year had been perfect, actually, in my opinion. Like people have different opinion on 2025, so I will love to hear your thought of 2025 without poison on the comment section below. Do you think it's a good year, or do you think this year should be better until 2026? Anyway, guys, so and don't say please stop the drama while you are like you always gonna have drama. So yeah, and I'm very sorry I took Showgirl way too seriously, Andra. Like, yeah, you would definitely agree with me. That film is just sickening. Anyway, guys, so I'm just gonna calm my butt down. Like, go downstairs, eat some ramen, yum 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 yummy, and of course, after I eat some food, I will be coming upstairs, get everything situated. Like my Lego area is cleaning up. It is a mess. Like it is a madhouse in my bedroom. Like I gotta clean my crap up. So yeah, and starting next show. Say goodbye to Anna and Elsa and Mario Grand because I'm turning my bedroom into a musical. And stay tuned, my video, my face reveal by telling you guys how to use a DJ. So stay tuned for that. Anyway, guys, so this is NH3 Lounge It Off. Any adios, in your gentlemen, ladies, have a great New Year's. And stay tuned for my last movie review, which is not in the episode groove. And stay tuned for my biggest rant to one of the worst movie I've ever seen in my life, which is not in the freaking show. Oh, bonus movie in hell. Anyway, guys, so, and this is it. Now, goodbye. And 2025, good year, but not the best year. But let's hope 2026 will be a good year for Preston and even Kobe Awesome. Like Andrew, you gotta understand that people was having stressful and there was no need to say not every year had to be perfect or else that would make people heartbroken. I'm not trying to be a cyberboy, but I was just saying that as a criticism purpose only. And this is it. Now goodbye and toast for 2026. Ah.